Somewhere on the floor. Not the couch, because that's not fair to everyone who doesn't get to sit on the couch. Hey, look, that's me on the TV. Go ahead, find a seat somewhere on the floor, socially distanced. If you have a phone, you are going to be a team leader. Because tonight, guys, I'm still out of breath. Is anyone else out of breath? Anyone? Yeah, okay, good. Tonight, I don't know if you guys are aware of this, but when we first started streaming, we played a game a lot together called Kahoot, right? You guys remember Kahoot? Yeah, we got some people that remember Kahoot. There was actually a Kahoot World Cup. Do you guys know that? No. A Kahoot World Cup with universal questions that are pretty difficult. But I feel like you guys stand a chance. So I need, if you don't have a phone, you're going to be partnered up with a couple people that do have a phone. So if you have a phone, hands up, perfect. I got one over there, 3 right here, and another one over there. So ladies, find a partner, those of you that don't have a phone, and I think we just do one big guys team. I think that's what I'm thinking. If you are able to stay socially distanced, you can take your mask off, but if you're going to be inside of that 6 feet or moving around, we want to keep that on just to keep everybody as safe as possible. Sound good? All right, find your partner. I'm going to pull that up. on the screen.
It's so delayed.
It's 7 seconds. There's a 7-second delay.
And then there's a screen and a screen and a screen.
It's an infinite screen. It's very freaky. All right, the room code is up there. You're going to kahoot.it.
What's our team? What's the team name for the boys?
Or
What's your name?
if you have the Kahoot app,
Mil-
you can go to the Kahoot app.
Wait, guys, let's do the boys.
Can I help here?
Yeah, actually.
I'm fine with
Okay.
No, you got
Just put the emoji and you're the boys.
me in the game.
And then after that,
Still losing. Just put a food emoji.
Still losing.
Yep, we still do not have anyone in the Kahoot lobby. We are waiting.
How do you?
Just leave it.
No,
It's fine.
So who all is teamed up together? We've got these
It's
two,
not.
those two, these two, these two, these two. So the odds, I think, are very much in the ladies' favor. Who is GM? Who is that? Nice. That makes sense. Grace and Melissa. I like it. I
That
like
is the nickname. That's the game pin.
it. The game pin is
No, it's the nickname.
881.
What?
882 801. We're still waiting. We've got lots of people maybe that just turned in a nickname. Grace and Melissa, you guys, the odds are looking real good. You guys are gonna win.
Yes.
We should have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We've got 3 in there now. All right, so who is still losing? I'm guessing that's the guys over here. All right. Still losing is the guys. And then TV. Who is, that's you guys right here, Vivian and Tiffany. Good to see you guys. We still are waiting on 3 more. Ed.
Go ahead and tell her.
Nice.
Not Vivian.
What is it? Valerie. I'm so sorry, Valerie. Guys, we've got 5 teams. That's everybody, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're still waiting maybe on 1 more. Hey, Valerie, I apologize. We've got 6. All right, you can press that start button. Guys, the questions aren't going to be on the screen. I am going to read them out loud, but you might have to get a little bit closer to the screen to see.
I cannot.
Can we do like that?
Wait, what?
Alright,
Here we go, starting in a 6-second delay.
6 seconds.
It is on all things.
it is on the
It is the-
duplicate of Kahoot Cup.
Here we go. You're going to want to get a little bit closer, guys. Question 1. Which company uses this logo?
Wait, my time's up.
You got to move faster.
It's gonna be better if everybody, if you stand up and move in. That's what he said.
Mountain Dew, McDonald's, Marvel, or Mercedes-Benz.
Mountain Dew. Marvel.
You got to move close enough so you can see and then spread out as much. You can come up on the stage too if you want to.
Huzzah! We are correct.
All right, 5. I think we lost a team maybe. Anyway, 5 people got that question right. McDonald's, and remember with
Whoever thinks
Kahoot.
of the first answer, click it.
Yeah, you're gonna. Sorry, I should have told you that.
Guys, okay.
There we go. And remember with Kahoot, the faster you answer, the more points you get. It is all about speed. Which of the following is not a Pokemon character? Charizard, Blastoise, Pikachu, or Bon Jovi?
Bon Jovi.
Gotta go fast. Gotta go fast.
Blastoise.
I'm pretty sure it's Blastoise.
Pikachu's dead.
What?
Yeah.
He touched the battery.
Oh, that's very sad. Oh, someone went with Blastoise. Blastoise is in fact a Pokemon. The still losing is in 2nd place. I love it.
Which company uses this?
Kahoot.
Kellogg's.
You guys see it in the web browser? It's right here. It's right there.
LLC.
All right, 6 correct answers there. In 1st place, we've got TV.
I'm sorry.
No, it's good. It's good. There's a 6-second delay. It's a little bit awkward.
But I should hold on that.
Oh, yeah.
What
that means-
exactly does
Wherever
Hakuna
you
Matata
welcome.
mean?
What? Who is your name? Hank.
You are
Hey,
king,
dude.
no worries. Remember who you are. Or hang loose. Everyone got that one right?
Yeah, no, this works good because it's like it's hard to again.
It's impossible.
All right. Scoreboard. We've got a very close game. My goodness, the top four are separated by less than 100 points.
What?
Around the world, this movie earned
What?
$2.7 billion in the box
Billion dollars. Which movie was it? Avengers Endgame, Titanic, The Force Awakens, or Avatar?
What did you press? Oh my God! What did you press? I pressed triangle.
Oh yeah.
Oh boy. Oh, Avengers, the highest grossing movie in history. We had one answer for Avatar and the other for The Force Awakens. Avatar is actually the second
We're
highest
still
grossing
losing.
movie. That's your name.
We're behind by 3 points.
All right, question 6. Here we go.
Double
Double
points.
points. Double points. Finish this lyric from the song Old Town Road. I'm gonna take my horse to the Old Town Road. I'm gonna ride till I find my home. All the way home to my baby's home. Till I can't no more.
Till I find my home.
Till I can't no more is correct.
Yeah, you see the smart people.
That was the viral song of
If you
2019.
don't know the answer, close your eyes and point.
Till I can't.
Okay, I see you guys over there.
We're still losing.
Which of the following men's tennis players has won the most Grand Slam titles?
Me.
Tennis, guys. We're talking tennis.
Oh, Peter, Roger. Roger
You got
sounds like a
some-
winning name.
Very recognizable names up there.
That sounds out of America. That's a mutated turtle.
Yeah, Raphael usually.
Roger Federer.
Roger sounds like a winning.
We're running.
Which means still losing is no longer losing. Guys, this is a huge moment. A huge moment.
I know, but it was black, so.
Which of the following is not a Winter Olympics sport? Gymnastics, figure skating, snowboarding, or ice skating?
What do you mean? Snowboarding. Oh.
Gymnastics is a.
Oh boy.
Sorry, figure skating. Out of those, I forgot. Figure skating.
It is gymnastics. That is in fact a summer Olympic sport. It's a trick question.
No, you weren't.
All right, next up we've got, oh yeah, the leaderboard.
Yeah.
Still losing, staying on top.
How many questions are there?
There are 24.
Okay.
Puzzle, very
I
important.
did one.
Double points. Double points. Order these Star Wars
Oh,
movies
the first one's like.
by the year that they came out in theaters. The year they came out in
No, that's the last one.
theaters.
That's the newest one.
So put it there.
Oh, yeah. Phantom Menace. Let's just.
This one probably was here.
Yeah, Phantom Menace, no, Phantom.
We're just putting them above.
No,
You have 40 seconds still.
Now what are we
Actually, it's like 34. But
People who know Star Wars movies be like,
doing? Wow.
dragging them all up.
3 answers are in.
Woo! We got it
A
right.
couple people got it right. Looking like we got some wrong answers. Nice. Oh, we got 2/3 of the people in the game got it wrong. The correct order is A New Hope, Phantom Menace, Attack of the Clones, and The Force Awakens.
Star Wars.
I only see the part where it's
All right, let's see that scoreboard.
space.
Oh, still losing gets surpassed.
Oh man.
Nice job.
Lead.
I think it is yes.
Whole new world.
The R throws me off because I always call you Becca. That's what it is.
Aladdin, my boy.
A Whole New
Have you
World is
never
a song
watched
from
it?
which Disney film? Tangled, Snow White, Moana, or Aladdin?
Bro, Tangled is a movie.
Tangled is a very successful movie. A lot of people really
Oh.
love Tangled.
I thought that was like.
Oh, they are only ahead by
We're still
somewhat.
losing.
Dang it, we're still in second.
You can just.
The 2018 FIFA
Oh,
Men's
FIFA.
World Cup was
FIFA.
held in
FIFA.
Russia.
FIFA.
Which team won?
Portugal. Portuguese always like when FIFA.
You can tell you're bad.
Oh my
You can
God.
tell you're
just whisper. Whisper your thoughts.
No!
France won the World Cup. It was a big deal. The French people went nuts. It was awesome.
Yeah, they like noodles and everything.
I don't think anything's gonna change. That was a very active round there on the top 5.
We didn't even get it right.
Portuguese always.
All right, question 12. We are halfway. This British author wrote all of the
Oh,
Harry
you're
Potter
the
books.
JK like person.
JK person.
JK.
JK.
Oprah Winfrey, Catherine
Oh,
Appleby,
Oprah.
Kate DiCamillo, or J.K. Rowling. J.K. Rowling, of course, is correct. Lots of really quick answers there. This will be interesting.
Yeah, I know. We're gonna win.
Yeah.
Even though
Ooh, no movement on the
Who has
leaderboard.
like 9,000 likes?
It is so close in those top 2.
Is that an initial?
Okay.
Oh,
In Star Wars, what species
Oh.
is Chewbacca?
Blue.
Oh my gosh. We got it.
Guys, if you're ever struggling, just listen over to here.
They want to give you every single answer.
Yeah, I know.
They want to give
We'll
you
give you
every one.
It may not be right, but it's an answer. He's a Wookiee. He's a mutated Ewok.
All right, let's see what happened here.
I've only
No
watched a
movement,
couple Star Wars movies.
but it is
I
so
look at
close.
it.
100 points separate first and second.
What?
Disney's Frozen took place in the fictional kingdom of Wesselton,
The green.
Agrabah, the kingdom
I
of
love
snow,
Frozen.
or Arendelle.
The king of the snow.
Yellow, yellow for sure.
Oh, me and the gang love it.
Oh man, said the answer out loud.
Nice job. Not a lot.
They were
Falcons.
still
The guys
losing.
closed the gap a little bit.
We still have 9 more questions.
Which country won the 2018 Rugby World Cup? Here's what you need to know. New Zealand, South Africa, and Australia are all really good at rugby.
Denmark's.
No, you picked the wrong one. It's New Zealand.
It's New Zealand?
Yes.
I knew it. I
You're
called
saying
it.
for me not to say that.
Oh, correct.
New Zealand getting that one right. Some big,
Right.
making some big moves. Oh no, they pulled away. My goodness.
He picked
That
the
was
wrong
a
one.
huge
What?
correct
Name the
question.
musician.
Name this musician.
What the
Post
heck?
Malone. No.
Is it Post Malone, Michael Jackson, Bruno Mars, or Drake?
Wait, I can't see the picture. Like, it could be all 3 of those.
It's not my.
It's not Bruno Mars though.
Well, that's what
Everyone got that right. We've got some people trying to throw everyone else off. Uh-oh.
We're still losing.
TV making moves.
TTV.
Yeah, follow me on Twitch. TTV.
Okay.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, here we go. In the Avengers movie, he snapped his fingers and killed half of the world's population.
Thanos.
Is it Thanos, Loki, Galactus, or
Thanos.
Green Goblin?
It's Loki.
Iron
Yeah,
Man.
Loki.
Iron Man's not on there. It's Galactus.
Yeah, Iron Man actually did it.
Iron Man isn't on
How do you think?
Everyone getting that one right. Nice job.
I haven't seen the end game yet.
Oh man, I'll snap myself out.
Oh, but couldn't you?
All right, the lead is
Can
widening.
just be the end of the movie.
Rebecca and The Women's World Cup took place in
No,
France.
that's the Netherlands.
Which team won?
Come on, you already won.
Germany.
The Netherlands,
That was right.
USA, Australia, or Germany?
Of course, USA.
No.
USA doesn't care.
Oh no,
about
we got it wrong.
Haha, we were wrong. We won. It was USA.
Nice. 2 correct answers. I think it was these guys right over here.
You're saying the wrong answer.
Let's see if that had any impact on the leaderboard.
We don't want anything. There's
Not a lot. They made the top 5. Let's go.
still.
That is awesome.
Alright, we got this is the money question.
In the year 2020, the Summer Olympics will be.
Oh,
It will be held.
This is so sad.
No.
This question just
Egypt.
made me so sad.
nowhere.
They're
Ah,
gonna give them the medals on top of it, on top of it.
where was it going to be? Tokyo,
Tokyo.
Japan.
Tokyo.
Is correct. Uh-oh, I think I see a red answer over here that is going to close this gap up substantially. Oh my goodness, 200 points, but they're still
We're
losing.
only 200 points.
And we're still losing.
And we're still losing.
According to Forbes magazine, which celebrity earned the most money from June to June?
LeBron.
Kylie Jenner,
LeBron.
Taylor Swift, LeBron James, or
Himself.
Lionel Messi? Some big name athletes there.
Then you can unbig it.
You got it! You got it wrong! Now we're gonna lose.
For
Again.
LeBron.
And then we've got some
He
musicians.
couldn't do it.
Taylor
Who cares
Swift
about Taylor Swift?
was the correct answer. What?
So wrong! I won!
Another.
I don't even know. We're still losing by 22. They didn't even get it right. Oh,
Superman's home planet is called
Metropolis!
Metropolis!
Or Bizarro.
Superland. Superland.
Sounds like a theme park.
Superland.
Krypton is the correct answer. It is so close at the top. Oh my goodness, like 200 points, guys.
We're only like
Less
20
than
points off.
200 points. No, more than 200 points. I can do math. More than 200 points. Sonic is a video game character. What kind of animal is Sonic?
He's a coyote, guys.
Arctic fox, hedgehog, coyote, or a rat? He is a hedgehog. Let's see, it's gonna be so close. Oh, they have widened the lead just by a couple points. Gal Gadot, this is gonna be the question that's honestly gonna to decide who's gonna end up winning.
The phone turned off.
The actress is Wonder Woman. No, the phone closed! No! They didn't get it in time. Oh, guys, the correct answer was Israel. Israel.
Oh, there was no separation.
No movement on the top. Wow.
Don't let it sit for 15 seconds next time.
Put off that feature.
All right, last question. Will it be MR or will it be still losing? What is the name of the wizardry school that Harry Potter attended?
Presents!
Hogwarts! Hogwarts!
No, we lost.
Let's see. It's just going to be if they got it in time.
We lost.
It's not looking good for the guys.
Still losing.
Let's see that final score. We've got on the podium in third place, TV. In second place, still losing. And in first, we've got
One by lot.
MR. Maddie and Becca with the win. Nice job, you guys. Nice
It's
job.
because you got picked in.
All right, you guys can go ahead and scoot back up, regain social distancing. Nice job, you guys. That was well done. What is going on? Oh my goodness! Wow, that was like yeah, exactly. If you want to grab some hand sanitizer, now would be a good time to do that.
What do I?
You click on Zoom Game 2 on this big screen up here in this one. Perfect. And then it'll turn back to the cameras here. And then there is a computer up in the booth. And if you can click, you'll see the red, it's called Sidekick is the app that's up. Click live in the top right-hand corner. And then we should get our screen back. Live in the top right-hand corner. Seeing it? Because we don't want to look at me the whole time, right guys? Yeah, click it to green. Oh, then click preview. So it slides over. And then click live again. There we go. Now we don't have to look at me the whole time. That would have been super distracting, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
No, you can come down now. Thank you, Eric. Guys, give Eric a huge round of applause. That was great.
That's a very small round of applause.
We need a bigger round of applause for Eric, guys. Let's go, Eric! All right, guys, so we are continuing our series on the right habits. And we've been talking about spending time in the Word, right? Spending time with Jesus every morning, coming to church, being part of a community of believers, being generous. And tonight, we're going to talk about something that is one of my favorite parts of youth group, of coming to Lightco. We're going to talk about building healthy friendships. But before we do that, yes, Grace.
Were we supposed to bring Bibles?
No, you don't need one, but if you would like one, there are some over on the side. You can grab it and then just make sure you sanitize your hands.
And every page is book.
But before we get into our message, we're going to do something we do every single week. We're going to split the girls into two groups. We're going to do one group of guys. We're doing happy crappies, guys. We need to know what was good, what was not good this week. And you guys, if you have never been here before or you don't remember what happy crappies are, a happy is the best thing from the week. What was the thing that you were like, this was awesome? And a crappy is the worst thing from the week. So take like 3 minutes, talk amongst yourselves. Let's do these. Oh, we want to do 4 and 4. Let's send. I want to keep you guys all together. And then we'll just do these 3 and these 5. Let's do that. Awesome. Love it.
What starts off with?
Okay, so who are we gonna do first, though?
Last week you guys were just jacked about going back to school.
And if you guys are watching online, make sure you let us know in the comments what your happy was for the week and what your crappy was. We'll make sure we read them out for everybody so you can be included. In a little bit, we will be doing our Zoom game. We'll be doing Family Feud. So when the time comes for that, if you're watching online and you want to jump into the game, the guys need some serious help. If you want to jump into the game, join the Zoom room. We'll get you plugged in and participating in the whole thing. All right? But let us know what your happy crappies are. We'll be back in just a minute.
He knows.
You guys don't. Where you at? Emmanuel, you guys start yet?
Yeah, we're in school and
Is it awesome? It sounds amazing.
When did you guys start?
we started like yeah, we can't even look at each other.
You cannot do that if you're young.
60 seconds.
My dad was a point coach when he got there, and he was point coach when she was. And he actually, what I saw was he has a halftime, not a nickel, it's a coin for a halftime. You've never heard of a halftime? It's an old coin.
Half a cent.
Yeah, he also had a 10-cent paper bill.
What?
Is that weird?
That's very weird.
Yeah.
And then there was also dollars.
Oh, I
Even
can.
here,
You can't even pay them in stores, I tried.
those are good.
I tried to get stories, but they didn't. No, they
Get some
didn't.
dollar coins.
There's people that have the cops calling them for using $2 bills. They're totally legal tender. People don't want to
I get so many $2 bills.
Yeah, some people don't believe think
You
that's
can use
fake.
like you the bank.
Take another 20 seconds.
Anybody else kind of happy or crap?
You guys are looking for
I like 50 of them.
You got a grab one? What is it?
So it's kind of my friend, but it's still grabbing for me. So my friend from the and her husband recently got hit by a car
Ooh.
in her when she was driving with her boyfriend, and so she got some bruises.
Sorry to cut you off, Ryan. I didn't realize you were in the middle of a story. I thought you had finished a sentence and I was like, now go! And then you still had more to say. What were some of the happiest of the happies? Happiest of the happies. Leaders, what was the best thing happening in your group? Yeah. Eric,
These guys are jacked up about school start.
No.
I bet. I'm pumped. Guys, our
Good one.
our Family Feud tonight is all about going back to school. It's going to be so great. So great. What about from one of the ladies groups? What was the best thing that happened over here? Grace really wants to share. What do you got, Grace? What was the best thing?
We made lasagna.
You made lasagna? Was it good? That sounds really good. Yesterday I made, what are they called? They're like tacos, but you pour like the sauce over them. Enchiladas, yes. We made enchiladas and they were so good. And then I warmed them up for lunch today and they were even better. Guys, food it's incredible.
Can it even get even better?
It is possible, I've discovered. So, for me, guys, my happy this week, let's see, was probably those enchiladas. Those were probably the happy for me as well. I'm right there with Grace. The crappy, I got some news today that was kind of a bummer, so that was a bummer. Isn't sad news the worst? Sad news is a bummer. But
Good news is
Ed,
better.
we're not really going to talk about it. It's okay. It'll be fine. It's just a bummer. You know, you ever have those bummers that are just a bummer, you know? So that was crappy. But the nice thing about coming here is we have a place where we can build friendships with each other, right? We can build relationships with kids that are our age, right? Kai and Maddie and Hannah didn't know each other before they started coming to Lightco, right? You guys didn't. Right. And now you guys are like great friends, right? Because of a place like Lightco. Because it's a place where we can come together, we can have tons of fun, and we can talk about Jesus. And that's why I'm so excited about tonight, because we're going to talk about friends. Who do we choose to be friends with? What makes a good friend? And our passage is from Ecclesiastes chapter 4, verses 9 through 12. I'm going to read it for you, and then we're going to talk about our best friends. I love talking about best friends, guys. Chapter 4, verses 9 through 12 say, 2 are better than 1, because they have a good return for their labor. If either of them falls down, the one can help the other up. But pity anyone who falls and who has no one to help them up. Also, if two lie down together, they will keep warm. But how can one keep warm alone? Though one may be overpowered, two can defend themselves, and a cord of 3 strands is not quickly broken. Here's what I want to know before we dive into that. What makes, like without naming names, what are the things that you appreciate most about your best friend? What are the things about your best friend that you're like, I love, that's why I'm their friend, because of this thing?
When we were both scared because they're kindergarten together, I was the one that talked to him because he was like really sad. So.
You guys go way back. I love that. You guys just connected over this common fear, right? Grace.
Probably because we like to make each other laugh.
Yeah,
I like to make my friends laugh.
I like that. Somebody else. Maddie.
Well, we just always like to go over to each other's house, and she likes to hang out with my siblings, so we really enjoy playing.
Nice. I like that. What about some of the guys? What's good about having a best friend?
You're not lonely.
You're not lonely, right? That's honest, and that's very, very true. Now, how many of you guys know that there's a difference between a good friend and a bad friend? What makes someone a bad friend? That's what you guys are going to talk about in your groups. Take like 60 seconds. What makes someone a bad friend?
Like you treat them well, but they just don't.
That's good.
Oh, they use you.
They're friends with you for your lunch.
They steal your lunch.
They steal your lunch. Like
They might laugh at your expense if you didn't hurt them.
You haven't really had any friends before, so
Yeah, that's when we pack that lunches and then
he left his lunch table with his friends in his
Bad friend, I would say bad friend is, a bad friend might disappear when things get rough.
Yes.
yeah.
You need their help.
Like when I lose my paper and then they wouldn't send me it. That's annoying. That happened to me too.
We were first.
We were first.
You're not losing.
Well, you
Oh.
like 5 minutes of being.
All right. What makes a bad friend? One of the leaders. What was a great answer that you guys heard? What makes a bad friend? Rob.
April said, when they use you.
Yeah. Right? That stinks to get treated that way. Becca.
people said lying.
Lying, not honest, right? Anything, you guys? Yeah.
Like friends who don't take the time to like hang out with you or talk to you.
Yeah. That was one of the big things that all you guys said makes a great friend, right? Is someone who just enjoys being around you, enjoys doing the things that you like to do. Guys, it takes a lot of work to build healthy friendships. And there's 3 things that I'm going to talk about tonight that are in this passage that you guys need to do to build these healthy relationships. But they always need to center around Jesus. Because having a friend that can encourage you and love you and push you closer to Jesus is one of the most important. That's the kind of friend that this passage is talking about. Someone that sticks closer than a brother. So the first thing is what you guys have already talked about. Someone that you spend time with. Someone that you enjoy spending time with. There's an element of it that you guys just have to like getting along, right? You're not going to be great friends with someone that every time that they open their mouth, their breath is really stinky and you're like, oh my gosh, I don't know if I can put up with this, right? It's got to be someone that you enjoy spending time with. Now, there are certain things that like you can overlook, right? The breath was probably a good example of something that you actually could overlook. If they were a rock solid person in every other area and they were the best friend in the whole world, how many of you guys would get over some stinky breath? Right?
You could just bring mints with you.
You could just hand them a piece of gum every time that they show up, right?
And that's saying something.
So maybe there's a common activity that you guys do together. Maybe you come to youth group together. Maybe it's something that you both just really enjoy, or you take classes together. There needs to be some time that you guys spend together and you enjoy spending it together. It takes so much time and energy to build friendships, especially deep, authentic ones. But that investment pays off, because when you fall into hard times or they fall into hard times, you guys have each other's backs. You guys can depend on each other. And it says, if either of them falls down, one can help the other up. Have you ever had a friend who has helped you in a time like that? Maybe school was really hard or something tough just happened in your life and you had a friend that came and helped you. You guys have had friends like that? Have you ever had something like that happen? I've had that happen. And guys, that is the most, when that experience happened for me, it was one of the most profound acts of love that anyone had ever done for me. Because I was in this horrible, broken space, and this friend came to me and he helped me. Because we had spent time together. We had these things in common that we enjoyed doing. And he had that relationship. We had that relationship with each other, that he came and he came alongside me and he helped me. And I would do the same for him. So that's the second point, is you guys need to, when you find a friend like that, you have to protect and defend each other. Like this passage is saying, when one of them falls down, you help the other up. And in the last verse, verse 11, it says, though one may be overpowered, two can defend themselves. A cord of 3 strands is not quickly broken. That last verse is talking about, sometimes it's not just 2 friends. Maybe you have 3 friends. A cord of 3 strands is not easily broken, but a cord of 1 strand, just a single strand, breaks really easily. If you are by yourself, if you are alone and isolated, when hard things come, they're going to beat you up. It's going to be rough. It's going to be tough. But when you have those friends in your life, they can help you and you can rely on them. If you build those friendships well, if you spend time with them, if they love Jesus and you love Jesus, those are things that will help you as you guys head into this school year. Good friends stand up for each other. They protect each other, and you might argue or disagree. How many of you guys have ever gotten into an argument with your best friend? Okay, the girls are more honest. The guys, yeah, there we go. Okay, we got some hands up. You can argue and disagree, but when you have a friend like that, you need to work it out and figure out how to get along and stand together. The last thing is, when you have a friend that has fallen, that is going through hard times, loving them means helping them stand back up. When your friend has been beaten up by life, maybe a bully was mean to them at school, or maybe their parents are having a hard time, you can go and you can help them. Not only do good friends protect and defend each other, but they also help each other after they stumble or face problems. If we care about other people, we want to see them succeed, and we want to help them when they stumble. All of the images in our scripture passage today illustrate that idea of strong when we're together. And now what I want us to do is a little bit of brainstorming here. Do you guys know how brainstorming works, right? Okay. How, if you guys, because we can always use more friends, right? Especially the kind of friendships that we're talking about, deep ones where people love each other and they stick up for each other. So how can you invest in friendships this school year? If by the end of the year, this year, which seems like it's never going to end, the goal would be to have how many friends? New friends, good friends. Let's say 5. Does that work? 5 is a good number?
Sure.
Are the boys still with me? Are you guys with me? All right. 5 new friends. How are you going to get 5 new friends? What are the things you're going to do to make 5 new friends? You're going to talk about it in your group. And then it is 7:42. When we're done with this, we're going to play Family Feud. So, what are you going to do to invest in friendships this year?
Be nice.
Yeah, that's a way to bring people in. Gain trust.
Yeah, but not social distance, that would help.
And like, e-learning doesn't help, and people not moving doesn't help.
Yeah.
Yeah, there are constraints that we have to deal with that we don't normally have to deal with. That's a big one.
Wait, so does this mean that person who stole the chips, Subway chips, would be, or is people stealing your lunch, is it your siblings?
It wasn't me.
Alright.
If I stole them, he wouldn't know.
So wait, the question is, how do we
How do we gain friends?
do it? Yeah.
You're friendly.
Oh.
Being friendly, like,
To gain friends.
being like, not being like fake friendly.
You know what? You guys laugh because it's such a simple answer, but it is so spot on perfect because the best way to get a friend is to be a friend. Like if you are, have you ever had somebody that's really just reached out to you beyond what they maybe even put what you think or should, and then you find that you're really, you know, in a good way, you're attracted to that person, you like hanging out with that person. That guy's really a great guy to hang out with. Why? Because he's been such a good friend to you. So if I want to get good friends, I need to first be that good friend. I need to be a good person. I'm not just a good person, but a good friend. So I'm gonna, and then a lot of times that's what means that they'll do the same thing. It's mutual. With both ways.
Yeah. But it is gonna require some creativity this year, when you're not seeing people in the same way.
One of my best friends, I met in summer. I met my wife. We worked at camp together. We were counselors, and this guy would just kind of always be there. Just seemed like he was always there. I didn't know why he was always there. He just kind of liked to hang around a lot, and I didn't see it for what it was, but I don't know, he just kind of targeted me and was really, really friendly towards me, and he seemed like my company, and I didn't always. I gotta tell you, I didn't always.
Take 10 more seconds.
But what came out of that was he is the most loyal friend I've had in my entire life. It all started that summer when he was that to me. He was a good friend to me, and he's been that for each other. It all started before I even knew it.
Guys are on it. Guys are on it tonight because I think they're ready for a Family Feud victory. You guys are hungry. You guys are hungry and ready to go. Guys, my hope, my prayer for you guys is that 2020 is not a year where, because we're socially distancing, that means that you guys don't reach out, you don't connect to people. You're gonna have to work really hard this year. If school is online, you might have to reach out to your friends through whatever platform you're using for school. But it's so important to stay connected to those good friendships, guys, and it is so worth it. All right, guys, we need to make some noise because Mr. Rob Ross is coming down, and he is our host for... Can we make some noise for Steve Harvey?
My teeth aren't that nice. Good teeth.
Yeah,
Yeah. Let's play the feud! I need the leaders to help determine an order. You're going to be in charge of setting up everybody in a specific order. Once you've done that, I'll take one from each side. Are we keeping score? Ken, do we have